one of the things that's happened, I talked to Dr. Stuart Ware, and he had done he likes forests, and he did a study where he had a tree, he set up a plot for trees to document what kind of trees are here, and also smaller ones for the herbaceous ground cover, and then he was going to do that every 10 years. That's a good, nice ecological, long-term study. And he finished another 10, he did his first 10-year study, it's 10 years, and then Hurricane Isabel hit. And then so he went back out and looked at it after Hurricane Isabel, so it's a wonderful natural experiment. But what he found was many areas just, all the trees like this, they fall down, they completely covered things. They think there were these little tornado-like microbursts, several of them, within College Woods at that time, and large areas were covered totally, so it opened up tree gaps, which is a natural occurring. If you study ecology, you'll see that happens. And what they found, that was a very good environment for the herbaceous, the lower, these little greenery came out because of the sun, usually they're competing for sun. And that was very good habitat for deer. Deer were increasing generally up until then a little bit because there was less and less hunting. This looks like rust, and it looks like it's some kind of pollution stuff, but actually what it is, it's a naturally occurring iron, and the fact that it's precipitated out here means, you see this hill slope, what happens is the water is, it doesn't have oxygen in it, and then it comes out of and it seeps through, and it hits the oxygen, the air, when it comes to the base of the slope, and the iron reacts with the oxygen, and you get something called iron oxyhydroxides that forms this. Sometimes it looks a lot like gasoline almost does. It has a shimmering rainbowish effect. People think it's gasoline polluting here, but it's not. It's just these Virginia high iron old hills. This is also the College Woods is used by the geology department, and Greg Hancock in particular is a hydrologist and looks at this, and he studies something called nick points, but he's been documenting the erosion. What we found especially is all this construction. What happens is the water comes down, and if it comes down onto a forested area, it's great. The forest clean water, because it hits the leaves and it kind of slicks down and it seeps in. It takes a long time for the water to seep in. Randy did a study, my husband, Randy Chambers, looking at water quality and the amount of forest, and it's a direct correlation. The more forest you have in the watershed for that particular stream, the better the water quality. So forests make better water quality.